Hello everyone, and welcome to Sharing Stories and Stuff. My name is Adina Ruskin. And so far, I have been sharing my true stories and cool stuff. And I have decided, with Hanukkah and Christmas around the corner, to add another dimension to this community of story, and that is folk tales. So I am going to start tonight with the very first folk tale, coming from this wonderful book by Pnina Schramm and Stephen Rossman, which is a collection of stories for Hanukkah, 8 tales for 8 nights. So they did an adaptation of an Eastern European tale, and I am going to give my adaptation of that story. The room was dark. I waited for Grandma to light the match. And with the spark, she lit the shamas. And with the shamas, she lit the first candle on the menorah. I stared into the flame for a good moment. And then I looked up at Grandma's face and I saw that she was crying. Every year on the first night of Hanukkah, my grandma would cry. I had never thought to ask before. But this year I was old enough, and I thought, and I asked, Grandma, why do you always cry on the first night of Hanukkah? She looked at my mom, and my mom seemed to nod. And I was aware that she was going to tell me the story. She said, okay, Bubala, you're old enough to hear my story. And she swept me up in her arms and sat me on her lap and hugged me tight. And the rest of the family gathered around to listen. And she said to me, many, many, many years ago, when I was a little girl, just a little bit older than you are now, we lived in a little village in a shtetl in Poland. And we had very little money. We lived in a home with only 2 rooms, a kitchen, and my brother and sister, we would sleep on straw mattresses as close to the kitchen stove as we could. And then the other room was for everything else. And it was Hanukkah, and we were excited because even though we had very little, my mother always made Hanukkah special and made delicious latkes and yummy foods, and I helped her prepare all day. And we awaited Papa's return. My father was a woodcutter, and every day he went out to deliver his wood. But that evening, a storm had started. It was a cold winter night, and I could tell my mom was getting worried. It was time to light the candle, but Papa hadn't gotten home yet. So she sat down and calmly sewed, and I watched her sew. I love to watch the needle go in and out with such precision, such beauty. And then she heard some gentlemen coming out of the village temple synagogue, and they were singing a nigun. And Mother said, if only Papa could hear the nigun. And then all of a sudden she jumped up, grabbed her shawl, ran out the door, the damn door slammed behind her, and we stood there waiting, not sure what was going on. A few moments later, Mom came back into the house, said, quick, quick, put on your coats. And she rushed us out. The snow was so deep, we had to lift up our legs and take each step, dragging ourselves toward the synagogue, which was just one room. And when we got there, there were other people there. And more people came. The butcher was there. The tailor was there. Everyone was there. And then the rabbi came in. And he stood up on a chair. And he looked around at everyone in the room. And he began to sing. Ya Baba, Ya Baba. And everyone joined in. Ya Baba, Ya Baba. And he lifted his arms to heaven, and everyone sang louder and louder. Ya Baba, Ya Baba. And we sang and we sang. And then all of a sudden he went. And everyone stopped. And they were silent. And then the door of the temple opened. And with all the wind and the snow, in blew my father, Papa. He had been lost in the storm. He had almost given up hope when he heard the singing. And he followed the sound. And that's how my entire village saved my Papa on the first night of Hanukkah. So every year when I light that candle, I am so filled with gratitude, so grateful for the miracle of community, of spirit, of song. And that is my adaptation of an Eastern European tale about the first night of Hanukkah. I hope you enjoyed it, and lots more stories to come. Thanks. Ciao.
Hey guys, make sure to share this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Yeah, hit that bell.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. We'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.